What's up guys, it's Andrew at Night, and today what I've got for you is a review of the SlickWraps for the HTC One. Now I've had these for a while and I need to apologise to the company. These arrived at my house and my brother picked them up and then put them under a big pile of letters, so I completely forgot about them for a couple of weeks. But I then did find them and I've been using them, as you can see, on my HTC One. And I've been using these for a couple of weeks and I thought I would really use these quite a lot before I reviewed them, because a lot of people have asked me about the gel skins and the wraps and the other sort of things that do the same sort of idea as this product, how they stand up to sort of a test of time. I know quite a lot of them get quite sort of scrappy after a while and start to pick up dust and look a bit filthy, but I've used this for about 2 weeks, quite a lot. I use my phone every day, so I should be able to show you how resilient these things are. Now I've got two different ones. I've got the carbon fibre in red, which you can see has that really nice carbon fibre effect to it, and then this one originally had the blue skin in, which is really cool and actually glows in the dark, which is something pretty awesome. I'll try and tack on at the end of this video something to show you it glowing. If not, I'll put a separate video up later tonight when it's had time to recharge from the sun, and I'll show you it glowing, but it's really cool that it does glow. Just going to show you what you get in the packet. So you get the skins itself, and you can see you've got a front-facing shield. If I just pull out the red one, it's a bit more complete. You get the front shield, which covers the entire front of the device. I never actually used these. I did use it briefly. I used the blue one. And if you use the screen shield that comes with these skins, you're going to be fine. Because if you look at the screen shield, it's a small one that just fits in the gap there. However, if you do use, as I have, a full frontal face shield, it does start to lift off the screen shield if you put it around. Now I tend not to use these front-facing shields or the front skins just because I don't like the look of them. However, I did try it. It does fit really nicely, but I would warn you, if you're using a screen shield that covers the entire thing rather than just a slightly more cut one, then this will lift the screen shield up, because these edges will stick to the edge of the screen shield. And you can see just up here, that is what happened when I used it. This should squeegee out after a while, but I haven't got around to it yet. So as well as that front shield which covers the whole thing, you get these smaller ones which cover, I just put these on for you just to show you, the base like that. I'm just going to put the red one on top here. These are kind of fiddly because you've got to line up the sensors, the speaker and then the camera. However, if you're careful with it, you should be able to get it to work just fine. So that's how they look when you have it on both the front and the back. I think they look really cool. I would definitely suggest using these over these ones just because of the screen shield issue. However, if you do use the provided screen shield, you shouldn't have the same issue that you do with using a third-party shield. As far as quality of these goes, I'm just going to move all this off to the side, make it a bit cleaner. As far as quality of these goes, they're really nice. I've been very impressed with the cut. If I can get the camera to focus in on here, you can see it follows the design of the HTC One, so it actually looks like a blue HTC One if you do the whole thing in blue. I've just got the red on here for that extra effect, so you can see the two textures. But I've walked into a couple of phone shops and the people working there have thought this is actually an HTC One in blue. You really can't tell their stickers from a distance. Now the only way you can tell their stickers is if you look at these one on the sides. Now I've been using this, as I said, for a couple of weeks, and I use my phone a lot, so it's constantly going in and out of pockets, things like that, sort of everyday use, and you can see it does start to scuff up on these edge pieces, and these edge pieces, unfortunately, once you've put them on, you really can't readjust them particularly easily. I tried to readjust this one, and you can sort of see that the sticky layer actually stayed on the phone and just the skin came away with it. So once you put these side ones on, they're a bit of a warning. I'd be careful about moving them. However, that said, they do go on pretty well and they went on first time and look pretty much perfect. However, I am going to take those off now just because, as I said, they've got a little bit scrappy and scruffy. But these back ones are absolutely pristine. I've used this a lot. It hasn't scratched up at all. There's a piece of glitter down there for some reason. I think that's gone. No, you can see that on camera. That isn't a scratch. That's just a bit of glitter that's got caught and stuck, which is a little bit of an issue. You do get the odd bit of lint stuck there, but I'm sure I can get rid of that with a little bit of blue tack or something. But I'm just going to take these sides off and just show you the process of removing these skins. And as you can see there again, the skin has sort of come away from its stickiness. So I'm just going to try and peel that off. Right, I'm back. As you saw there, I removed the skins from the edge of the device, and as you can tell, these are definitely not going to be reusable once you've put them on and taken them off. They do tend to sort of disintegrate as you remove them from the phone. However, if you get a little bit of blue tack, as you saw there, you can rub that up and down and that will get rid of any of the little bits of residue left on. These are about as good as some of the cheaper skins I've used as far as residue goes. Gel skins and things like that don't tend to leave any and are much more reusable, but I have to say the actual quality of these skins as far as scratching and the fit and finish on the back goes is really, really nice. If you like this carbon fibre texture, you're really going to like the red one. And there's much more colour options on the website. It feels really nice and it doesn't feel like a sticker, it does actually feel rather like carbon fibre. And as I said, the fit is dependent on how you put it on, but it is pretty much perfect. And these blue ones are really cool because they do glow in the dark. I didn't think it would be that cool when I first got it, but actually if you're in a club or something and you take your phone out, it's really, really bright glow, it's really apparent and it's a really good eye catcher. Also at night, if you can't find your phone, you can just look over and you'll be able to see it glowing from across the room, which is quite satisfying. All in all, I really like these wraps. The fit and finish is fantastic. I should have actually shown you before I took the side one off, but the side one has a hole. I'll try and show you here. Has a hole for the SIM dock, and this actually fits so well you can remove the SIM card with this skin on, which is really, really impressive. And the lines of the phone are all really crisp and clean when you've got the skins on. Fit and finish is perfect. The one reservation I do have is that once you've got them on, if you take them off, it is going to trash the ones, especially the ones on the side. The ones on the back and the front do re-stick. I'll show you again. However, each time you do it, you just got to remember that if you get any sort of dust or dirt on these, they're not going to stick as well, or adhere as well as they do to start with. However, that being said, if you take it off 2 or 3 times, you should still be able to reuse it. For the way I use them, which is just on the back of the phone, I never normally have anything on the sides, then these are absolutely perfect. However, if you are going to use them on the sides, you might want to look at a couple of other options if you want to take them on and off, but if you're going to put them on and leave them, they're really, really nice. They do scuff up after a couple of weeks of use, but that's partly how you use the phone and partly how you clean it. So that's the SlickWraps for the HTC One. I forget exactly how much they are. Different versions are slightly more expensive than others, but I can really, really recommend this blue one. It looks really nice. It's much brighter than actually it's displaying on camera, and the glow-in-the-dark feature is really, really cool. And if you like carbon fibre, these are the best carbon fibre skins I've used for the actual texture and feel of carbon fibre. So big props to those guys. Thanks for them. Thanks to SlickWraps for sending these out for review. I apologise for how long it's taken. If you want to see any other videos, please subscribe, please comment below what else you'd like to see. If there's any other products you'd like me to review, please shoot me a message, a PM or a tweet, and I will contact those companies, or if I really like the look of a product, I'll purchase it, and we'll go from there. You can sort of see on the edges here, there is a little bit of white that does catch the light. That's to be expected from skins like this, because they are sort of getting on for almost 1 millimetre in thickness. So if you want to protect your device from really small drops, then these will do fine, especially if you've got them on the edges. The best thing is they do protect it from nicks. You can put it there and you know you're not going to scratch the phone. You can spin it round. You can put it in your pocket with keys, and if you've got all surfaces with a sticker, and if you've got a skin on every edge of the phone, you know you can just drop it in your pocket and you know it's not going to get scratched by coins or keys and things like that. So if you're looking for minimal protection, the SlickWraps are really, really nice. This has been Steve, and I will see you guys in the next video. Ta-ra!